The biggest question for investors as 2022 begins is what will happen to the market. Tracy McMillian with Wells Fargo tells CNBC that she believes stock growth will moderate.
Growth will moderate. Yeah, it's already moderating right now. The S&P's down, the Dow, the Nasdaq, everything's kind of getting a little mini correction right now. So it's happening. It's just a lot of the sectors of the S&P 500 or even the Nasdaq, the sectors meaning energy, tech, whatever. Technology, definitely very overbought, very, overpriced, and it has gotten adjusted because of it. So, obviously, is there better to make adjustments multiple times a year? Yeah, I mean, obviously, a lot of the portfolios or models that we use will reallocate based on what the risk is for the reward, right? So if it's saying, okay, this is too risky to be invested in technology, we're going to de-risk and reallocate it to materials or consumer staples, whatever, right? Utilities, something a little more stable. And then, as it goes along, if technology does get, basically it gets bought, it's down, but it comes back up and it's a little lower risk, then obviously you can jump back in there, right? So, but it's hard for the average investor to kind of know when to do that, right? So, the better approach if you're in your 401k is to buy and hold and just hold the portfolio for a long term, right? As you look at over time, the investment performance will probably be better than making these decisions based on when you think you should go in and out of, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing backing that science at all. But is there a correction coming? I don't have a crystal ball, but there's a lot of people that are saying that right now because prices are overbought on a lot of things. I mean, real estate.
But isn't that why the feds keep they're talking about raising the interest rates on housing and on mortgages
they
and
want
stuff
to slow
just
it
to
down.
try to correct? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to slow it's on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a point where you go, okay, how much longer can this continue?
Yeah. It's a big bubble.
It is. And so nobody wants to get, left holding the bag. So you have to figure out, okay, how much do I have in the stock market? How much do I have in real estate? And how quick is the exit or the pull that I can, the trigger I can get out of here? I mean, that's the issue. A lot of people are like, well, I'm in real estate. It's pretty safe. Really? I had properties that went down $250,000 in less than a year in Arizona back in, this would have been 06. Yeah, 06, 07. Real estate's not that safe. That was a lot of money to me back then. And so
Newton's law, what goes up must come down.
Right, but it also was appreciating that on average for 20 years, it was like 20% returns in Phoenix.
Dang.
Well, the market was just on fire, right? And you're going, okay, well, how long is this really sustainable? Now, of course, when you took the correction, now it's back to its normal 4 or 5%. And it's back to that in the big you look at the hot markets first, because those are the ones always burst first, right? So
they're the trendsetters?
Yeah, the trendsetters, right? You got Vegas, you got Phoenix, California, Florida, certain parts of Florida, not every part of Florida, of course. But those bigger
metro areas.
Yeah. And where there's the growth, Atlanta, those places, they build, Atlanta and Phoenix it was Maricopa County in Atlanta, but Atlanta metro area, Phoenix metro area, right? I remember when I was growing up there, every year they would publish a thing and say, Arizona was number 2 or it was number 1. It would go back and forth between those two areas as building the most homes. Back then it was like 70,000 homes, not people, but homes they were building every single year. It's insane, right? That's why everywhere you drove, there was another subdivision popping up. Oh, there was a farm over here, and there was some desert, and and now they're building on mountains because they're running out of room.
And none of the infrastructure to accommodate it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
and there's
too much traffic.
And there's no water.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they would build a highway, and you're going, oh, they finally built the 101, and then it's a traffic jam.
Yeah.
Like immediately the day it's open. Like there's a million.
Yeah, because they just built 70,000 houses this year. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, the point is that the growth is cyclical and it will obviously have a correction. And that's a good thing. That's a good positive thing to have a correction.
Yeah, it's kind of checks and balances in a way.
Right.